When Hollywood's golden couple split in 2016, their 6 children became caught in the crossfire. Now, one of them has made a decision that's sending shockwaves through Tinseltown. Shiloh Jolie-Pitt, once the miracle baby whose first photos sold for millions, wants to be known simply as Shiloh Jolie. Timing couldn't be more dramatic. Just as Brad and Angelina's bitter divorce battle finally ends,
Yeah, Rick and Rutabaga, the 53-year-old, breaks the silence about his high-profile divorce from Angelina Jolie.
their daughter drops a bombshell that speaks volumes without saying a word. But this isn't just another celebrity kid's rebellion. Behind Shiloh's choice lies a web of family secrets, court battles, and a father-daughter relationship that may be damaged beyond repair. The question isn't just why she's dropping the pit. It's what this tells us about one of Hollywood's most private family dramas. Once hailed as Hollywood's golden couple, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt seemed to have it all. Their romance captivated the world, spanning 12 years and 6 children. They appeared to defy the odds in a world where relationships often crumble under the pressures of fame. However, the facade of perfection shattered in September 2016, when Angelina filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The news stunned fans worldwide, but what followed was even more shocking.
Now, Angelina Jolie is saying that during that flight, when they had an argument, Brad Pitt grabbed her by the head and shook and choked her.
The custody battle over their 6 children quickly turned contentious. Angelina sought sole physical custody, a move that sparked widespread speculation. Why would she take such a drastic step? As whispers of domestic violence and substance abuse began to surface, it became clear that this was no ordinary celebrity split. The feud, now stretching nearly a decade, has embroiled their children in a bitter legal and emotional battle. Their relationships unraveling seemed almost inevitable in retrospect. Brad and Angelina's romance began amid controversy, with rumors swirling about infidelity during Brad's marriage to Jennifer Aniston. While the public initially celebrated their love story, cracks in their seemingly perfect union began to appear over time. From conflicting parenting styles to Brad's alleged struggles with substance abuse, the underlying tensions often played out behind closed doors until they couldn't anymore. As their family grew, so did the pressures of raising 6 children under the media spotlight. Brad and Angelina frequently spoke about their differing approaches to parenting, with Angelina favoring a more liberal, exploratory style, and Brad advocating for stricter boundaries. These differences reportedly led to friction, creating an environment where tensions could easily boil over. For the children, this dynamic meant growing up amidst a volatile mix of love and conflict. As a Hollywood power couple, their relationship symbolized more than love. It represented an empire. From red carpet appearances to charitable endeavors, Brad and Angelina's union captured the public's imagination. Yet behind the glamour lay a complex web of personal struggles and disagreements, particularly regarding their children's upbringing. Angelina's humanitarian pursuits often contrasted with Brad's more traditional perspectives, creating an undercurrent of tension that became increasingly visible over time. The turning point in this family drama was a private jet flight in September 2016. Reports emerged that Brad Pitt had a heated altercation with Angelina and their eldest son Maddox during the flight. Allegedly, Brad's behavior escalated to physical aggression, prompting the FBI to investigate. Angelina claimed that Brad grabbed her by the head, shook her, and pushed her into a wall in front of their children. The FBI's report also stated that Brad insulted one of the children's appearances and poured beer on Angelina. Although the FBI eventually closed the case without pressing charges, the incident left an indelible mark on the family. Angelina later filed a Freedom of Information Act complaint, demanding transparency about why the investigation was dropped. To this day, questions linger about what really happened on that flight and whether justice was truly served. For Angelina, the incident marked a breaking point. While she had reportedly tried to shield the children from Brad's alleged outbursts in the past, the events on the plane were too severe to ignore. Sources close to the family revealed that the children were visibly shaken and frightened, with some even trying to intervene to protect their mother. The trauma of that day continues to reverberate through the family dynamics, influencing their relationships and public personas. Beyond the immediate fallout, the plane incident became a focal point for legal proceedings and public debates. Angelina's decision to push for transparency from the FBI underscored her commitment to exposing the truth, even at great personal cost. For Brad, the allegations represented not only a legal challenge, but also a battle to preserve his reputation in an industry that thrives on image. The plane incident also fueled media frenzy, with tabloids speculating wildly about the details. Each new report brought additional scrutiny, turning the family's private struggles into a public spectacle. For the Jolie-Pitt children, the constant coverage added another layer of difficulty as they navigated the fallout of their parents' conflict. The incident remains a defining moment in their family narrative, shaping how the world perceives them and how they perceive themselves. Fast forward to 2024, and Shiloh Jolie, now 18, has taken a decisive step. She filed paperwork to remove Pitt from her legal name, opting to go by Shiloh Jolie. This decision speaks volumes about her loyalties and her perspective on the family's ongoing conflict. Shiloh's move is more than a name change, it's a powerful statement. Sources close to the family suggest that Shiloh has been deeply affected by the events of 2016 and the years of legal battles that followed. Her decision to distance herself from her father's name underscores her alignment with her mother and siblings, many of whom have also expressed strained relationships with Brad. What makes Shiloh's action particularly significant is the context in which it occurs. This isn't just about identity, it's about taking control of her narrative. As the second biological child of Angelina and Brad, Shiloh has grown up under intense public scrutiny. Her decision to legally sever ties with her father's name sends a clear message about where her allegiances lie and how she views the family's complex history. Shiloh's choice also reflects a growing awareness among the Jolie-Pitt children of their agency and ability to shape their futures. By making this bold move, Shiloh is stepping out of the shadow of her parents' turbulent relationship and asserting her independence. For a family so defined by its public image, this decision marks a pivotal moment in their evolving story. Shiloh's decision also serves as a catalyst for further discussion about the broader implications of fame on children born into celebrity families. While many assume such a life is glamorous, Shiloh's move highlights the emotional toll of growing up in the spotlight. By choosing to redefine her identity, she is reclaiming agency over a narrative that has often been dictated by the media and public perception. The allegations against Brad Pitt are as serious as they are numerous. Angelina's court filings have detailed instances of alleged domestic violence, claiming she has evidence to back her accusations. In a 53-page FBI report, Angelina described Brad's behavior during the infamous plane incident as terrifying and harmful. She also alleged that this wasn't an isolated event, hinting at a pattern of abuse. Their children's testimonies have only fueled the fire. Maddox, now an adult, reportedly gave damning testimony against his father. Another son, Pax, has publicly criticized Brad, calling him an a-hole and an awful human being in a scathing Father's Day post. These statements paint a troubling picture of a family grappling with deep emotional wounds. Angelina's legal filings have also hinted at broader systemic issues. She has questioned why the FBI investigation into Brad's alleged behavior was abruptly closed, suggesting that external influences may have played a role. This has fueled speculation that Brad's celebrity status and industry connections may have shielded him from accountability, further complicating public perceptions of the case. The allegations extend beyond legal documents and public statements. Behind the scenes, the family has reportedly struggled to rebuild trust and communication. For the Jolie-Pitt children, the accusations represent not just a legal matter, but a deeply personal reckoning with their upbringing and the dynamics of their parents' relationship. As the allegations continue to surface, they raise critical questions about accountability and the impact of unchecked power. Brad's ability to navigate these challenges while maintaining a successful career speaks to the complexities of celebrity culture and the broader societal structures that often protect high-profile figures. For Angelina and her children, the fight for justice remains an uphill battle, underscoring the resilience required to confront these challenges head-on. Throughout this saga, Brad Pitt has consistently denied the allegations. His legal team has portrayed Angelina as a vindictive ex, accusing her of exaggerating events to gain an advantage in the custody battle. Brad has also opened up about his struggles with alcohol, admitting in a 2017 GQ interview that he'd spent years battling addiction. He described his journey to sobriety as a turning point, but his public image remains deeply divided. While some fans have rallied behind Brad, others remain skeptical. Critics argue that his PR team has worked tirelessly to salvage his reputation, even as troubling details continue to emerge. Angelina's supporters, meanwhile, point to the extensive documentation and testimonies as evidence that her claims shouldn't be dismissed. Public opinion has shifted back and forth as new information comes to light. Initially, many sided with Brad, viewing Angelina's claims as part of a bitter custody battle. However, the release of FBI documents and the children's testimonies have prompted a reevaluation of the narrative. The complexities of the case highlight the challenges of navigating truth and perception in high-profile legal disputes. Brad's ability to maintain his career amidst these controversies speaks to the power of strategic image management. While some applaud his candor about personal struggles, others question whether his admissions serve as a distraction from more serious allegations. For Angelina, the ongoing battle reflects her determination to protect her children and challenge a narrative that often prioritizes celebrity over accountability. Shiloh's decision to drop her father's name isn't just symbolic, it could have legal implications. Reports suggest she's considering filing her own lawsuit against Brad, potentially shedding new light on the family's struggles. Shiloh's involvement marks a significant shift in the narrative, as the children, once shielded from public scrutiny, are now stepping into the spotlight. Sources indicate that Shiloh has her own evidence related to the alleged abuse, including incidents predating the 2016 plane altercation. If she moves forward with legal action, it could reignite public interest in the case and challenge the carefully constructed image of Brad Pitt as a reformed family man. For Shiloh, this is more than a legal battle. It's a fight for truth and accountability. Her decision to take a stand reflects a deep-seated determination to address the past and seek justice for herself and her siblings. As the family's younger generation comes of age, their voices are reshaping the public's understanding of this complex and painful saga. Shiloh's role also symbolizes a broader cultural shift, where younger generations are increasingly challenging established norms and demanding accountability. Her willingness to speak out against her father's alleged actions highlights the growing empowerment of individuals to confront systemic issues, even within their own families. This evolution underscores the transformative power of personal agency in shaping narratives and driving change. Conclusion: the Jolie-Pitt family feud is a story of love, loss, and the devastating impact of unresolved conflict. Shiloh's bold decision to change her name and potentially take legal action signals a turning point in this ongoing drama. As the children grow older and find their voices, the narrative continues to evolve, offering new insights into a family torn apart by fame and adversity. What do you think of Shiloh's move? Is this a sign of healing and empowerment, or does it reflect deeper fractures within the family? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, help us with a like and subscribe.